Hi guys, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. I have a Divine Masculine Twin Flame read for you today, and I'm going to get right to it. If you'd like to see any sand art or oracle cards, you can go to the feminine read from today, and you will see that. I want to make this quick for you guys. The masculine read was done at 12:37 today. It was really the energy from 36 to 39, which is all about the coming in, leaving behind the burdens and coming into the King of Cups, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups energies, okay? So the major arcana for the Divine Masculine were the Great Wheel, the Wheel of Fortune, Luna, which is the moon, and then the card after the read was Indigo, which is the Magician. This is a Syrian Starseed as the main deck, and I use several clarifying decks. I use the Trove Sexual Magic, the Rider-Waite mini deck, as well as the Romance Angels, the Numerology deck, and Universal Golden Tarot, and the Gilded Tarot, okay? So there's a lot of stuff that goes into this read. The court cards were Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and Page of Swords. So 4 court cards. The numbers that came up in the coding, were 214, so Valentine's Day was coming up, 214, 8, 6, and 2, 230, as well as 23, so 23 was another significant date coming up, and 522 I was getting as well, a number and a date, 522, so May 22nd, January or February 23rd, and then February 14th, or Valentine's Day, was coming up, and 37 was coming up, the King of Cups. Also, some of the numbers that were coming up before I actually did the read, and just some messages that were coming up for me, were 1224, which is bringing me up to the Queen of Wands and someone dividing things equally with the Queen of Wands. 26, the Page of Wands coming up, which also comes up in the read. And then 32 is the Six of Wands, which is about that getting attention, being successful, and being on the journey, leading the way. So we're going to get right into the read. The coding was all about pride first, and then karmic completion, okay? So don't let your pride get in the way of completing your cycle and getting on to be happy. The coding had the 8 of Flames and the 2 of Flames, so the twin flames and the passionate energy going back and forth. The 8 of Wands, or the 8 of Flames, is very much that energy of expressing passionate feelings or having a heated conversation. Okay, so it came up all over the place. At least 3 or 4 of the decks had the 8 of Flames out on the table. And the 2 of Flames coming up very powerfully as well. The message here was basically to express your passions, transmuting the negative energies using your feminine energy. Sophia was coming up here, as well as the feminine godhead, okay? Telling the masculine to let go of your pride using your feminine side, all right? Your feminine energy will help you let go of the pride. To complete things, the Emperor leads to clear passions wisely, using the twin flame energy from your divine feminine. So use your divine feminine energy to help you release your pride. To ace union, clear flames, keep love and God, so your connection with your higher self, and divine feminine energy, also of being grateful, will help you. And Valentine's Day was coming up here too, to do this before Valentine's Day, February 14th. Okay, so getting right into your read. The Queen of Wands. I wasn't guided to do coding for you guys today. It wasn't coming up as significant. I probably would have gotten a lot of information about the 8 of Wands and 2 of Wands if I had anyway. 21 was also coming up. I didn't mention that because we said 214, but also 21 by itself. The Queen of Wands, free in divorce, or has justice now, in agreement, or seeing eye to eye. The King of Cups reversed, new passion, and working on partnerships, staying emotionally detached. The Knight of Pentacles, and for those of you not familiar with the signs, the Queen of Wands can be any fire sign. It was just 444. She can be any fire sign, so Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, but she can also just be someone with a fiery personality. It doesn't have to go by the signs. It's just that energy of being a fiery person. Pentacles are all about earth and being grounded. Also manifesting, that's the end of the Tower cycle, so it's about accumulating wealth. Okay, and so any of the kings or queens of pentacles will be someone very grounded or an earth sign, like a Virgo, Taurus, or a Capricorn. And then the air signs are all about words and thoughts and intellect. And so that would be anyone from the suits of that, but they don't have to be that sign. They don't have to be a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. They can just be someone who's very in their head, airy, or they could be very intellectual, or someone who likes to talk a lot. The fourth would be the water signs, which are very emotional. Okay, so that's the Pisces, the Scorpios, and the Cancers. Okay, so they can be those signs if it comes up as a water sign or a cup card. But they can also just be someone who's very emotional or loving and, you know, very affectionate. Okay, also intuitive comes up with the water signs. So as we get more into this, the Knight of Pentacles offers help, as the Page of Wands is inspired to stand up for themselves in caramel or camel boots with laces to a partner in a gown or is covered to the floor. So maybe someone whose religion requires them to cover themselves. That was coming up for me there as well. Choosing path that's right while seeing the world in the left hand for the masculine. Connection or partnership is in the weeds, or someone's into weed, snake in the grass, or black pointy shoes. So I'm definitely getting lizard or snake energy here. The underlying energies had Libra, Aries, upright, Virgo, Aquarius, Cancer, and Gemini reversed. Just the underlying energies. Connection or partnership in the weeds, like I said, or into weed, and then we have a snake in the grass or black pointy shoes, so that's the lizard or snake energy. X may be pretending that all is good, like there's nothing else to lose, but don't be deceived by white lilies and red roses from X. It's not what it seems. Reconsider your bets. Kids may be playing high noon. Okay, so they may be having a face-off as well. Someone out appearing satisfied, but in negative intent. A fight ensuing behind the scenes of heartbreak and separation. At the helm, steering the unstable ship, or steering committee, seem happy, but it's not fixed, so it's not final. So if you think they're all happy with what you want to do and they're with you, don't count on that. Okay, there may be a move, or just not a strong foundation. Fighting third party just propels more instability, or a move of house or business. Energies scattered, needing to cut through the gray matter, in over-isolation, needing to come out already. Okay? So whoever's still isolating needs to just come out and live your life, be happy. Romantic feelings comes up for the masculine. Religious factors is beneath that. So it's dealing with your differences and then dealing with your romantic feelings. Okay? And 811 was just coming up, strength and justice. Okay? Be strong and allow justice, which is just truth and balance. Okay? Let go of your pride. That's your card today. Let go of pride and allow karmic completion. Karmic is out schmoozing, while you guys, the Divine Masculine, are out avoiding. Truth put aside against a stone pillar with green to protect it. So this could be an actual stone pillar, but it could be referencing a person who's a stone pillar. Pillar of the community, who's like a rock or a stone. But so this person or this thing may be green and be surrounded by green to protect it, but still the truth or the sword is stolen. Sticky Fingers, female, stole the sword and his hat. Red shoe, not cap, but brown rim hat. Something dark contaminating the water. Some elbow grease, perhaps, her fingers in it. Mini truth, drawing a line. So it could be a child is drawing a line and telling the truth because now they're feeling guilty about something they know someone did that wasn't right. There's an offer, a piece, rejected with rose red or tulip. She says, kiss my feet this time. She'd rather be whipped even if the kids don't think it's fine. Someone may be performing in porn or watching it and kids catch them and then blow the horn. Or hoarding and the truth blocks the doorway. A secret rape outside in the bushes. She couldn't tell, they wouldn't have believed her. With feathers in her cap, or possibly worked as a lap dancer, always avoiding or avoidance of talking about it. So even when she's with a partner now and that's her old life, they don't talk about it, but it's something that's a big wound for this person, whether it's the karmic or someone around the divine masculine or divine feminine, okay? So spiritual partnership comes up as well for the masculine. It came up in the feminine read as well. You have forgiveness beneath that as underlying energy. All right, so you have to forgive and then open up to a spiritual partnership. Or if necessary, allow this spiritual partnership to fall apart. Even more, all right, so forgiveness even more, especially if someone used to work as a whore was coming up. All right, this is not a judgment of any kind. It's just the messages that were coming through. So I'm giving what I have to give what I receive. Depression about beautiful dreams, then imprisoned and were not what they seemed. Branded with Jupiter in a negative aspect, a snow globe star, but now there's nothing left. The love is gone and never was. The gate is closing. Children are scared to leave because words can be so sharp. Out of my hands, only words from above. So, like not getting consolation from God, you know, if kids are asking for help, it was just 11:11. So kids may not leave when they should in a bad situation if they're being abused by their parents, but they're scared of them because the words can be very sharp and scary and controlling. So then I was getting like, out of my hands are the only words from above that they're getting. Frustrated, pop top, others must let go and just be love. All right, so someone might blow their top as well. But pop top can also be their crown opening, so the children whose crowns are opening and can't handle this energy anymore. So anyone who flies off the handle all the time and they have starseed kids, they're not going to be able to handle it. I mean, they're very fragile energies, okay? Because they're not, you know, the higher up in dimension you are, the harder it is to deal with the energies of third dimension, okay? So be aware of that with your children. No longer bored, wanting to start over in love, the Queen of Wands chooses path to move and announce end of spiritual partnership due to religious or other differences and romantic feelings worth exploring. Recently, the Queen of Pentacles without affection and stuck, frustrated and possibly creatively blocked, but rising above to perform daily duties and such. Thinking of moving, but doesn't know where, but to where, don't know as much, okay? So the foundation for the masculine here is the King of Swords, stone cold and stern. The King of Wands is reversed, angry or tired, walking away, but standing up to others first about leaving them out in the cold, injured and hurt, okay? So the King of Swords here can be this King of Wands, angry or tired, or it can be a separate person, because the King of Wands comes up a lot with the King of Swords, okay? So it can be somebody else, a brother, a friend, a partner, who's mad at the King of Swords, who's being cold as ice, okay? Centrally, the energy coming up for the masculine is the family. So this is the big extended family, not the close family. Choosing a path of the world, putting down their sword, possibly apologizing for rejection, quickly and passionately moving toward expression of passionate feelings or a heated discussion with Aquarius or about dreams and healing. The challenge being for the masculine expressing those feelings at work in a sudden eruption. The Emperor stone-faced but takes the lead, shining light on announcements made or a call to action by angels. The Emperor is left out in the cold, while the Queen of Cups gets justice by spreading word about all their feelings. Or the Emperor is out in the cold or left behind, while the Queen of Cups and Libra have sudden news at work expressed in heated discussion. Energy flying every which way. Now in the head of the masculine is destiny and dreams of Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aquarius, possibly. Third-party scheme. Or independent, Nine of Pentacles, who is a single person who has it all together. This can be a teenage energy, it can be a karmic, and can be the divine feminine. All right, so there's either this Sagittarius, Pisces, and Aquarius third-party scheme, or independent Nine of Pentacles with Knight of Pentacles together, offering help. So this could be kids, friends, or twin, offering help or offering money they saved. But the Queen of Swords reverse is pissed off about family money drained, or that the family has to pay to shut her up about starting over in love. At night in another world, or by the full moon in a whirl, the divine masculine's destiny, an angel Queen of Swords, and Queen of Pentacles reversed, not Nine of Pentacles independent, Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so there's two energies very similar but reversed in a way. So the Divine Feminine's coming up as the Queen of Swords upright, with Queen of Pentacles possibly reversed as ungrounded or losing money, whereas the karmic would then be coming up as the Nine of Pentacles, who does whatever she wants, but she's also can be very nasty with her words, Queen of Swords reversed, or she could be a liar. So this could also be a child, like an older child, teenager or in their 20s. It could be older as well, but that's what I'm getting mostly. Someone who's lying. Okay. So the Divine Masculine pulling heartstrings of those he left behind, he and the Queen of Cups dumping burdens or confessing, justice, divorce, and or stalking. Okay, so Queen of Cups can be the karmic, but it doesn't have to be. It could be a mother, it could be a friend, it could be a sister. Okay. The King of Pentacles, all right, so as he, the Divine Masculine, and the Queen of Cups are dumping burdens or confessing, justice is going on, or divorce and or stalking, the King of Pentacles gawking or shocking, hands-off policy as those he has saved as Robin Hood or Superman. He's putting himself above everyone as king of the land, and possibly stealing from the rich to give to the poor, even if those rich worked very hard and honestly for the dollars that they earned. Soon attention paid to the Queen of Wands exposed, pretending to be all that, but actually depressed, exposing her feelings to all around her, so that everyone knows. Okay, so obviously she's very expressive with her feelings. Divine Masculine is the moon, emotional and dark, destined for no opportunities, no peace, the wounded warrior now on guard. Okay, so he's wallowing. Defending prior actions and what he's conquered, even guarding parks and being a narc are potentially coming up for the masculine. The attraction card came up, and then give relationship a chance. Both came up for the masculine. Okay? So your attraction is, your feelings are real and worth looking into, and then give your relationship a chance. The Divine Masculine is feeling down and defeated, with a little fight left, but in desperate need of positivity and peace. Around him, or as he is seen, there's a home, receiving information through stalking, lying, or illegal means, due to no messages or mean messages, over suffering, but still deliberating poor decision-making, 4 walls of negativity. Okay, so if the masculine's still in a home that he knows not for his highest good, because either the home is falling apart or he's still living in a karmic situation that doesn't serve him, he's wallowing in that right now instead of rising into his positivity and doing something about the situation. The masculines need to clear their blocks of immature or incomplete communications, small messages or news, kids with little pieces of information. A little light doesn't always give you the big picture. The Empress is good, starting over in love. This is what you need to clear. Do you see the Empress as in her power and good, starting over in love? Manipulative or insecure, looking or going back to another. So are you assuming your karmic is good because that's what she's showing you, but actually she's depressed, or worse, she's lying or being sneaky still and manipulating? Or are other people telling you things about your Divine Feminine that aren't true? Okay, are they telling you that she's gone back to her karmic, or whatever the case may be? Don't assume what you're hearing from these little pieces of communication that may not be true, or they could be outright lies, or they could be just immature from your children who don't know any better. That the Knight of Cups has offered love to her. All right, so someone might be telling you that your Divine Feminine went back to a karmic. Okay, so pride comes up for the masculine, as well as karmic completion, and even more so compassion and using your intuition. So you must use your intuition. Okay, and 19 is coming up for the masculine as the sun. It was just 11, so justice. Okay, so exposing everything to truth. And balance is bringing everything to light. That's why an open door policy is so important, because that way the truth always has to be apparent, and secrets only cause dark issues and problems. So the Grim Reaper meets freedom. Transformation leads to taking a leap of faith. The King of Pentacles is not wanting to know. The shocking feeling and jealousy for the twin flame he never wanted to show. All right, so these feelings he never wanted anyone to know about. Letting go. New love offered that he had run away from but can't escape from. And around the end card is the Tower, the Fool, and Death, all very powerful energies. Surround the Twin Flames. Twin Flames was the actual final card. As indigo rises above, so the Indigo Magician was the card after the read, over loss, speaking truth, strong but still in his head, some anxiety issues. Alright, so it's coming up as surprises and sudden events trigger the masculines because they have anxiety issues. A negative past or childhood blocking energy from starting new life of happily ever after. And so the signs that came up for the rest of the read, besides the underlying energies, I'm going to tell you the reversed ones first. Aquarius, Aries, Pisces were coming up as reversed. Scorpio, Libra, Sagittarius, Leo, Cancer, and Taurus were coming in upright, as in their positive aspect, okay? So Queen of Wands, King of Swords, emotional at night at home. Queen of Pentacles and family, expressing and getting attention with messages destined for twin flames and indigo children. Queen of Wands and Queen of Pentacles, King of Swords family, destiny, challenged, so the masculine, the King of Swords, challenged with feelings expressed. All right, especially if there's going to be two women in his life, right? The mother of his children and then the twin. At night, attention. At home, during the day with kids. Both energies are leading to the twin flames together and indigo, who have popped their lids, all right? So not only is this just for you, but some of your children are actually divine children of your twin flame, and that the children need the guidance of the feminine twin flame in their lives. So you may be delaying their best and highest good as well. So just so you're aware of that. Okay? So yeah, that's it for now, you guys. If you want any other information, like I said, go to the Divine Feminine Read. And you know what to do. Rise and be love. Bye, guys.